How's everyone doing today? I'm be talking about brutal scenes in movies and TV shows, even though 90% of these are movies. So yeah, let's get into it. The first one is the choking scene, Final Destination 1. The scene where your man goes to take a shower, washes crusty balls, and then, I don't know, the wire ends up wrapping around his neck, and he's just there sitting there choking and shit. I remember when I was first watching that, I was like, damn, this shit is brutal. I thought... Like, I've seen plenty of scenes of people being choked out, right? Excluding porn. But this scene is like, I don't know, something about it is just like, to me, it's like the most brutal choking scene ever. I think they got like the sounds right, the way the person acts and shit. You get even other details as well, like your man's fucking eyes start popping like balloons, like they're filled with jam, and his blood vessels start popping, and his eyes start going red, and the noise is just so like, I don't know, realistic or some shit. It's like you close your eyes, it sounds like someone has you like up against the wall and they're fucking choking the living shit out of you. And that's what it really sounded like. It kind of made me uncomfortable a bit. I was like, damn, this is brutal as fuck. And it's the fact that your man was like so close, but he just couldn't do anything. He's like so close to get something to save himself, but he couldn't do shit. And I just thought that scene was just like, someone just getting suffocated. It's just to me, it's the most realistic depiction, and it was really well done. So, yeah. Next one is Terrifier 3, the shower scene. Now, if you've seen Terrifier 3, you know exactly what I'm on about. So each Terrifier movie kind of has like a kill that kind of shits on all the rest. It kind of outshines all the one. Be the first guy to be picked on the football team, be the person to win first prize in the Olympics. Each kind of movie has that. So in the first scene, you'd be the hacksaw scene, where he slices someone in half. The second one would be like the bedroom scene where he literally like fucking scalps her and breaks her bones. In the third one, fucking Art the Clown is the ultimate cock blocker, right? So there's this scene where basically two of these people are fucking in the showers, as you do, and then you could just hear a chainsaw rev up, and he's there slashing and dashing at them. He cuts off your one's tits, he slices your man through the arsehole. It gets to a point through the arsehole and balls, like literal cock and ball torture. It gets to a point where your man just like might as well put a fucking human-sized cheese grater up to your man and just start going because this is what he does. He like slices him to bits and pieces. Like he actually cuts him to pieces. No exaggeration. He literally slices him to like what remains of the guy is literally just pieces of flesh and shit, and that's it. And then afterwards, Art the Clown just bathes in the blood. He like thinks it's like Christmas or some shit. He's like, I'm making snow angels by making blood angels. Santa Claus is gonna look down at me with a huge smile. Yeah. And I love the added touch in the movie as well, where he just like puts the glasses on your one, like boop. When I was first watching this scene, I was like, damn, this is crazy. I'm like, motherfuckers, like this is probably the craziest kill Damien Leone has come up with. I think that tops all the kills in like Terrifier 1 and 2 and shit. I think it's the best one because of how brutal and gory it is, and he really went all in. He really put all his money in, and he's like, yeah. And then he won back double because it was a great kill, and it was just fucking ridiculous. And that fucking Terrifier 3, it had some gruesome kills. There's a kill where literally your man where Terrifier degloves someone's face, like Tyler 1 ripping a white shirt off, except Art the Clown does that to someone's head. But yeah, he fucking the most brutal cock block scene ever. Next one is Smile 2 dance scene. Now this one isn't really as gory to the other ones, but it's just like so creepy and unnerving, and what happens at shit. I guess it's not. I don't know if it's not really as brutal as the other ones, I'd say. It's just kind of more creepy and unnerving, like this scene where she's about to leave, she's about to pack up, she's about to, move houses or whatever, and then all of her backup dancers staring at her, starting to just like, they kind of just start dancing towards her. They can't start start Michael Jacksoning all over her. They just start dancing towards her, and she can't do anything about it because it gets to a point where they're just like surrounding her and shit, and they're like grabbing her and pulling at her hair and shit. They're like fucking trying to, I don't know, tear her apart or something. And then then it gets to a point where someone just shoves their entire arm down her throat. They like test her fucking throating abilities, and they just fist her entire throat. Like they put like this entire arm goes down her mouth, which I thought was fucking insane. It's just like made me also pretty uncomfortable. I just thought, damn, that was crazy. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, what the fuck happened? My phone. Yeah. But yeah, that was the dancing smile too. Pretty creepy and brutal. Alien Romulus, the bird scene. Alien Romulus had some pretty good gore and shit. It was none of it really made me, be like, oh no, oh sure, titties are getting sliced open. Oh fuck. But there was this one scene, Alien Romulus, and that was just pretty fucking brutal even for me. So you know how when a facehugger latches onto someone and the little space worms just pop out of their chest. That was supposed to happen to one, but for some reason it happened differently. To one of the characters I got face hugged, they started giving birth to a giant alien egg. It's like classic fucking child spawn egg in the hospital, except they were giving birth to some fucking giant raisin shaped egg. It was fucking brutal. It was gory as shit. It was uncomfortable. It was pretty bloody as well. I won't say it's as gory as the other ones, and it is alien, so that's probably to be expected. But still, to me, is pretty brutal. It's like, damn, this is like when women thought childbirth was painful, bro. I do see this scene. That one scene in This Is England. Ah man, this scene horrified the fuck out of me. What Mick did to Ren. Oh Jesus Christ! I really don't want to describe it to detail. It's just it's so fucking horrifying and like fuck. It went on for so long as well, and it's even worse by the fact that you could like hear her crying, and he just says "shut up," and it's like. What the fuck? And then after he was done with her, he just basically told her to piss off. It's like, don't go get me beers from the fridge. Just go home, and that's it. I was like, oh god, like I was actually watching. It's like, what the fuck? I want to claw my eyes out. But yeah, if you don't know what I'm on, I will basically Mick did this to Trent with no consent. Yeah, and now you know. So yeah, next one is. The Alien versus Predator chest burster scene. Now, I already mentioned an Alien movie in this. I'm trying to keep this list kind of limited to one movie per scene, but this one was just so brutal to me because Alien versus Predator probably like the first movie I seen of like any property of like Predator or Alien. So when I first seen this scene, I thought it was just so fucking brutal and gory, and it's like you could hear the ribs cracking and shit, and like breaking through ribcage and shit. It's like so bloody and shit. I don't know. To me, if I saw this now, I'd be like, damn, that's crazy. It wouldn't make me uncomfortable or anything, but first time I saw it, I was like, geez, gory as fuck. And there's also a scene that came to mind as well when I was thinking of gory scenes. But yeah, basically the space worm just pops out of the chest, and yeah, that was the chest burster scene, Alien versus Predator 1. The way aliens are birthed is the most gory and brutal process. Next one is Halloween kills the eye gouging scene. Now, Halloween isn't known for many brutal scenes, He's just Michael Myers thumbtacking people to the wall. He kind of snaps their necks, giving a chiropractic adjustment, puts them to sleep, by wrapping his hands around their throat, or just stabs them, or head bashes them, actually. He really does like making them make out with the wall. He really does like to turn people into wall inspectors. But there's this one scene in Halloween Kills where he decided to have a little bit of fun. He wanted to make some new eye holes. He wanted to get rid of this guy's eyes. So he basically grabbed this guy by the head and started fucking digging his thumbs into his eyes. And you can just hear your man screaming and screeching, and blood's going everywhere. And Michael Myers is there like just so emotionless, no emotion or anything. He's like, yeah, this is grand. This is like drinking water for me. Regular person drinks water like it's nothing. I'm doing this like it's nothing. I just thought, damn, Michael crazy, bro. Michael sniffed a bit of crack, like, he smoked a bit of crack, sorry. Like, he just gave no fucks in that movie. That's like the best version of Michael as well in that movie. Next one is weapons. Gladys being torn apart. This actually kind of took a while to come into my head. I was thinking, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. I remember that scene for weapons. So basically in this scene, she gets chased by a bunch of children, and then once they catch her, they start tearing her apart like it's a piñata or some shit. I don't know. They just looked at her and be like, right, we need a piece each, so we're all gonna get something from you. They literally just tore her, like, I'm not even exaggeration, they literally tore her apart with their bare hands. The kids were like fucking on space steroids or some shit because they were so strong, and they literally ripped her to pieces. There's like barely anything left of her. It's like chunks or whatever the fuck left her. I thought it was brutal. I thought it was crazy as shit, and the gore, the fact that the gore was great as well, made it so much more better. But yeah, next one is Invincible. Omni-Man killing the Guardians of the Globe. this is in the very first episode of the series. Invincible, it's not a walk in the park if you're squeamish. It's known for its goriness. I swear nearly every episode has gore into it. I kind of love that about it. It's like giving no fucks. It's kind of like not holding back. It's like, hey, fuck you, mate. We don't give a shit if you don't like seeing someone's intestines being ripped out and being used as a jump rope. We're going to do that shit anyway. But this scene in particular, the first one, I'd say there probably is gorier scenes in this one, but the scene where it's like he's just killing the Guardians of the Globe, he slices off fucking Omni-Man. He slices off Immortal's head with just like a karate chop. Like he sharpened his fingers or some shit or something. He put it on the fucking grinding stone. It's like, yeah, sharp enough. And then I think the goriest part is when what he does to Red Rush. He basically grabs Red Rush and is like, your head's a grape, and then he like crushes his head like it's Play-Doh or something. Like it's nothing. Like you could see his eye pop out and everything. You don't get to see his head being crushed, but you can see the blood splatter on Omni-Man. I'm like, that's crazy. This guy's not holding back at all. I just thought it was insane in that scene what Omni-Man was doing to the rest of them. Like the least goriest part in that scene is probably when he just poked the Green Lantern. It's like just went through her and that's it. But yeah, that was pretty crazy to me. And then the boys, Web Weaver getting torn in half. Well, the boys is also known for its gore. It's basically like Invincible, with the gore is live action. It's live action. Hell to your eyes if you're squeamish. And this scene basically he's interrogating the Web Weaver. He's like asking him questions, and then Web Weaver has this thing where basically if he's like nervous, he'll start like shitting out webs. It's like he's nutting, but out of his asshole, like he's ejaculating out of his anus, which is pretty strange. And then Homelander's like, "Here, I had enough. Time to put the fucking leash on this guy and put him on timeout." And he basically just grabbed him and like tore him in half slowly while your man was still alive. I don't know. It kind of felt like he was getting an orgasm or some shit. It's like him tearing Web Weaver apart was like the equivalent of you having a wank. Like, it just gave him joy. It's like he busted a nut when he tore Web Weaver in half. Like he's cheese or something. But yeah, fucking Homelander wasn't holding back in that scene. And yeah, that was basically my list for goriest scenes in movies and TV shows. 90% of these were movies. But yeah, just thinking random gory scenes. And yeah, hope you did enjoy this video. See you later.